Right. So what was the last thing we did? Last practical cover करा था. So let me share the screen. So practical list is visible. Right. So which one did we do?
So we have did the first and third one in the second practical.
Okay. So second part is remaining.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is very simple. Um, Let me go to Colab. So in the second practical, what we did was we split our data set into training and testing set, right? And after that, we did standardization and normalization. So now let us take a look at how we can select the best features. Okay. So in order to do that, we need to import from sklearn. We need to select k-best. Okay. So this is what we need to import. So let me zoom in a little so it's visible. Right. So first of all, we need to import from sklearn.feature selection, select k-best. Okay. So let us take a look at the select k-best documentation. Okay. Right. So this is the very first link is the documentation. Right. So it has two parameters. Okay, basically, one is the scoring function. Okay, so what function do you want to use to score our features? Okay, or features or attributes if you want to say. So in your data set, आपके टेबल में जितने भी कॉलम्स हैं, सपोज करो कि 20 कॉलम है या 30 कॉलम है, तो अभी आपको मशीन लर्निंग एल्गोरिथम अप्लाई करना है. In that case, you are not going to use all the columns or all the features. You are going to select some columns and features, right? And then use those features in your machine learning algorithm. So in order to do that, there is this function available which is going to select k best features. Okay, and we can provide the value of k here, which is another argument. So we can say okay, k is 10, so it will going to select 10 best features out of all the features available, all the columns available. It is going to select the 10 best. Okay, so the first parameter is scoring function. Here we can see that we have used the chi-square scoring function. Okay, so there are many other scoring functions besides the chi-square scoring function. Here we are using chi-square. Okay, so now that we have imported select k-best and we have imported chi-square, uh, we are going to say best features equals to select k-best, scoring function equals to chi-square, and k equals to 3. So I want to select the three best scored features. Okay. After that, I'm going to say fit equals to best features dot fit x and y. So x and y, before splitting x and y into training and testing sets. Okay. Before doing that, we apply the best features method or function. Okay. So here instead of fit, you can have anything else, right? For example, here example would be given here. Okay, so you can say x new equals to select k best. Okay, and not just fit, there is also the method of fit underscore transform. Okay, but I recommend that you do only fit and you do not do fit underscore transform. Why is that? Because once you do fit underscore transform, your data is going to get converted into a numpy array. Okay, it will not no longer remain a data frame. Okay, so if you do only fit, it is going to stay as a data frame. But if you do fit underscore transform, our data is going to get converted into a numpy array. We don't want that. So right now I'm only doing fit. Okay, so then you can check the scores using fit dot scores. Okay, सो हर एक कॉलम का स्कोर्स आपको मिल जाएगा. ठीक है, बेस्ड ऑन दिस. तो एक्स में जितने भी कॉलम्स है ना, तो एक्स एंड वाई यहाँ पे ऐसे क्यों रखा है? क्योंकि हम स्कोर किसका कर रहे हैं? एक्स में जितने कॉलम्स है सभी का स्कोर देकर इन रिलेशन टू प्रिडिक्टिंग वाई. ओके, So that is what we are seeing. प्रेडिक्ट हम y कर रहे हैं, लेकिन स्कोर किसका देख रहे हैं? x में से जितने भी कॉलम्स है उनका, ठीक है. दैट इज वाई एक नया डेटा फ्रेम बनाया df scores, which is nothing but converting fit dot scores into a data frame, okay, and another data frame df columns, which is converting the names of the columns in x into a data frame. Okay, so two data frames, df scores and df columns. After that, we are concatenating the two data frames, joining them together, okay, in order to create a single data frame. Okay, and that single data frame is called feature scores. So this feature scores is nothing but a concatenation of columns and scores. Okay, and x is equals to 1, so that we are concatenating them uh, in the vertical axis, not the horizontal axis. Okay, so why is that? Because अगर x is equals to 0 यहाँ पे रखा होता, तो पहले df columns होता, उसके नीचे df scores होता, but we don't want that. हमको दोनों बाजू बाजू में चाहिए. So df columns on the left and df scores on the right. Okay, that is why we are saying axis equals to 1. Okay, after that we are providing the names of the columns. So the first column name is column names, and the second column name is scores of columns. Okay, and then we are just if we visualize feature scores, this is what you will get. Okay, names of the columns on the left hand side and the score of the column on the right hand side. Okay, so now after selecting the k best, what you can do is you can only use the columns with the best scores for predicting for predicting y. Okay, so this is basically select k best. Okay, डॉक्यूमेंटेशन में सब कुछ दिया हुआ है, ये एग्जांपल भी दिया हुआ है, लेकिन इसमें क्या है कि फिट अंडरस्कोर ट्रांसफॉर्म यूज किया है. वी ओनली वांट टू डू फिट. Okay, and then from after fitting we can select the scores. Okay, so we can do this. Okay, fit dot scores underscore, यहाँ पे x new रखा है fit की जगह, ठीक है, x new रखा है. So if I do something like x new equals to select k best, the scoring function is c square, k equals to 20 dot fit, ये निकाल दो, ठीक है. In that case, what we can do is you can say x new dot scores underscore. So this will give us the scores. So there are many methods available, particularly for this. Okay, fit underscore transform, get feature names out. Okay, get parameters for this estimator, get support. So support is nothing but uh, why this particular feature is selected as a best feature, or why the feature has higher score. Okay, it will give you the supporting statistics about that. Okay, then inverse transform will reverse the transformation. Okay, uh, and simply only transform. So many methods are available here. Okay, you can select each method and see what that particular method does. Right. That is it. So please complete this second practical. So you have half an hour. So up till 10 a.m. you have time. Okay, please perform the practical at 10 a.m. exactly. We will start the third practical. Okay, at exactly 10 a.m. and you do not leave the meeting. Okay, fine, please continue.
Sir,
Yes, please.
मैम एक्चुअली एक एरर आ रही है कोड में.
Nopur, will you be able to present your screen?
Yes मैम, please give me
Yes.
that.
Yes. if possible. Just wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Nupur. Now try to present your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please scroll down a little.
Yes, sir.
Sir, same error is coming in mine too.
सर सेम एरर आ रहा है हमारे में.
Select K best. Okay, that is fine. X और Y. X और Y क्या है? ऊपर बताओ. ऊपर जाओ.
सर ऊपर.
Scroll up.
Okay.
I think she has used capital X instead of X dot head. नहीं, capital X.
हाँ, ऊपर जाओ और ऊपर जाओ. यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रहा है तुम्हारा.
हाँ सर, यहाँ से.
हाँ, तो अभी तुमने X और Y स्मॉल रखा है, उसमें कैपिटल रखा है X को. आप
हाँ, X. Check the uppercase and lowercase of X only, I think.
Still the error is coming. Name X is not defined.
हाँ, तो आपको पूरा
Next
फिर से
columns.
रन करना पड़ेगा ऊपर से
DF.
पूरा फिर से रन.
Okay.
सर और 6 लाइन में भी वो चेंज करना पड़ेगा. X कैपिटल ही है.
कहाँ पे? यहाँ.
ट्रेन टेस्ट पिट में.
ओके.
उसमें भी आपने कैपिटल. So
Even
you'll
in
have to change the whole code.
X dot head also is written with uppercase. She will have to check the entire code now, Nupur.
Okay, ma'am. Let me correct all the things.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us have 5 more minutes. Okay, after that I'll start the third practical.
Just a second.
Anyone of you?
Ma'am, here I have used capital X while defining the column.
Okay. This line number 29, please check once again. Line number 29. Okay. Here, what does capital X stands? DF dot head. Okay, line number 20. See, in line number 65 part, you have written that X dot DF drops. So will that be capital X?
Yes, ma'am.
Where have you mentioned that?
I haven't mentioned, but here I used capital X. So everywhere else I have used capital X only.
Okay.
See, one of the reasons you might be getting this particular error is if the columns are not numerical. Okay. So also make that sure as well. Scroll down to the. Let me see the error. The unknown
Sir,
label
any
type.
columns are divided in a set.
Sorry.
Sir, I think every column are numerical only in my data set.
Okay, then this should work, right? So
So even I facing the same error.
Sir, even I am facing the same error about the best feature one.
okay, then show me the code for when you use the select best features. Best features dot fit x and y, and scoring function is t2, and okay, let me see the documentation.
So what am I supposed to do?
Just a second.
Okay, sir.
Okay, can anyone else? दूसरा किसको एरर आ रहा है वो बताओ. और
सर
किसको
ये
एरर आ
सेम
रहा
ही एरर आ रहा है.
है? हाँ,
सर
सेम
सेम
एरर
एरर
आ
आ
रहा
रहा
है
है.
लेकिन हाँ तो
और
तुम्हारा कोड
सेम
बताओ.
एरर आ रहा है.
यस सर, स्क्रीन शेयर करूं?
हाँ एक मिनट, तुम्हारा मैं बता देता हूँ क्या बोलते हैं. प्रेजेंटर बना देता हूँ. तुम्हारा 177 है ना? कौन
यस
सा
सर,
नंबर?
was 177.
Okay, so now you are a presenter. Please show your screen. Go to the top. तुम्हारा एरर तो अलग है. नेम डियर कोर्स इज नॉट डिफाइंड. ऊपर जाओ. खाली यही डेटा सेट में एरर आ रहा है या अलग डेटा सेट में भी सेम एरर है? एक तो तुम लोग पहले ये चीज देखो कि सब कुछ एक ही फाइल में मत बनाओ. ये प्रैक्टिकल 1 वाला कोड भी इसी फाइल में बना है. प्रैक्टिकल 2 का भी उसी कोड उसी फाइल में रखोगे तो कैसे चलेगा? Okay, make sure you have separate collab files for different practicals, first of all. Okay, and this is for everyone, not just for you, Agam. Okay, separate files for separate practicals. And anyone else getting the same error with a different data set? Wide data set वाला है, उससे दूसरा अलग data set लिया है और same error आ रहा है, ऐसा कोई है? Anyone?
The students who are having other data set, were they able to implement this? Irfan?
Ma'am, I had the same data set.
Poojan?
I also have the same data set.
सब लोग यही कर रहे हैं क्या? आपको 5 डेटा सेट दिए गए, पता है ना आपको प्रैक्टिकल लिस्ट में? हर एक प्रैक्टिकल के लिए 5 है.
Yes, we have checked the row and we have done the data set, selected the data set like that.
But I do not have any kind of error.
Okay, then can you show your code?
Can I share the link so everyone can
Yeah,
directly
so
see?
yeah, just let me make you a presenter.
It would be, that is better. You be presenter and then present.
Currently, I am not at home. I am traveling.
Okay, so will you be able to
I'll
share
be
the
sharing the
link
link.
in chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, share the link on chat.
Okay, so Irfan has not done dot fit, he has done directly dot fit underscore transform. But yeah, that would make no difference, right? So इस इरफान का काम कर रहा है तो आप सबका भी काम करना चाहिए. Make sure that you know कि आप पहले कौन सा सेल रन कर रहे हो, बाद में कौन सा सेल रन कर रहे हो, ठीक है? Make sure that all your variables are named properly, ठीक है? And make sure that everything is organized, ठीक है? यहाँ पे कहाँ हो गया? राइट, नूपुर का जो फाइल था तो उसमें आई सॉ वन थिंग के ऊपर वाले सेल है उसका नंबर 65 है, नीचे कुछ 30s में कुछ नंबर है सेल का, ठीक है? सो दिस शोज दैट सीक्वेंस में रन नहीं किए गए हैं सेल को. ओके, सो इन दैट केस लेट मी शेयर माय स्क्रीन. Right, in that case what you need to do is you need to go to runtime, right? Okay, first of all let me connect. Okay, in that case you need to go to runtime, okay, and then you need to say restart runtime. Okay, so once you do restart runtime, then you need to run all the cells in proper sequence. Only then you would get no errors, because if the sequence of the running of the cells is not maintained, then you are running the Python script wrong, basically. Am I being clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now let us start with the third practical. So we don't have much time, 40 minutes only. Okay, so I'll explain very quickly what we need to do. So in third practical, we have to implement linear regression. Okay, calculate different evaluation measures, which is mean absolute error, root mean squared error, okay, for the same thing. We need to also implement gradient descent and observe the cost with linear regression using gradient descent. Okay, do not use Python library for linear regression. Okay, formula for the linear regression is this: y equals to mx plus b, where y is the target variable and x is the independent variable. Okay, so x और y तो जो है वही है, right? Without using a library, it's going to be very difficult. So we are going to allow the use of library, but you need to understand कि अगर library नहीं है available आपके पास, तो आप कैसे करोगे ना, ठीक है? So let me zoom in a little. First of all, we'll import NumPy and Matplotlib. Okay, Matplotlib is only possible if the size of the x is very one dimensional. So here x and y are this. Okay, ये हमारे x और y है, but these are just one dimensional arrays. Okay, real data set जो होगा उसमें x है वो one dimensional नहीं होगा, y one dimensional होगा, लेकिन x है वो multiple features और multiple columns है, ठीक है? That is why x is not going to be one dimensional. In that case, you cannot visualize a linear regression using Matplotlib. Fine. So this is just for understanding purposes only. Okay, right now. Then what we are doing is we are defining two different functions. So this function is just for plotting our graph. Okay, so ignore this function for now. Only focus on this particular function, which is nothing but our function for linear regression. Okay, so the input is x and y. Okay, then we are saying n is the size of x. Okay, numpy dot size, np dot size x. Okay, so it will give us the number of points or observations in our x. Then we are finding out the mean values of x and y. Okay, and then we are calculating deviation about x and cross deviation between x and y. Okay, so first of all we are summing the squares of x. Okay, so x square का sum किया, ठीक है? उसमें से n into mean of x का square किया. So these both are actually formulas for finding cross deviation and deviation about x. Okay, and using these formulas you can calculate the coefficient. Okay, so this is the regression coefficient b1 and b0 is the intercept of the line. Okay, so b0 is intercept and b1 is coefficient. Linear regression का formulas जो है वो आप सीधा सीधा यहाँ से देख सकते हो. Okay, you go to linear regression formulas. Okay, so these are these actual steps, right? तो यहाँ पे A है वो A और B जो है वो क्रॉस डिविएशन एंड डिविएशन है, ठीक है? बाद में यूजिंग A and B you sorry this website is really horrible. Let me close that. Okay, so लीनियर रिग्रेशन का फॉर्मूला जो है आपको लेक्चर में पढ़ाया गया होगा, राइट? वो फॉर्मूला ही कोड किया है और कुछ नहीं, ठीक है? So using those formulas, we are finding b0 and b1, and then this function will return us the b0 and b1. Right? Let us ignore the plot function for now. So now we have x and y, which are numpy arrays. Then we are calling the function estimate coef, which we defined here, passing x and y, and it is going to return us a list b, which is nothing but the list for the estimated coefficients. Okay, so now the estimated coefficients हमको मिल गए. Based on that, we can make a prediction. So predicted y is equals to intercept plus coefficient into x. So these are the predicted values of y. Okay, these are the predicted values of y, and these are the actual values of y. Right. So 1, 3, 2, 5, 7, 8. और यहाँ पे predicted क्या किया गया है, 1 point something, 2.4 point something, and so on. Okay, so you can see that they are a little different from the actual values. Predicted values and actual values are different, but this is the case linearly change हो रहे हैं, ठीक है, values, whereas our this is the plot for that. So the green line shows the predicted values, the purple points are the actual values. So linear regression line is trying to best fit our data. के करना क्या है, कुछ नहीं करना है, x और y को लेना है, x और y का मीन निकालना है. Based on that, you have to calculate cross deviation and deviation, and then you have to calculate the coefficients and return the coefficients. Based on the coefficients, you can simply do the prediction as y pred equals to intercept plus coefficient into x. Okay. b0 plus b1 into x. Fine. If you want to use the default library available, then you have sklearn. Okay, so in that case, we'll say from sklearn dot linear model import okay, import linear regression, right? After that, we'll import pandas as PD, right? Then as we have been doing, we'll say df equals to PD dot read underscore CSV and our CSV file. Okay, right now it's I need to mount. Okay, so let me mount my drive. Right now my drive is mounted. So I'll go to my drive, data sets, and then I'll do pd.read underscore CSV. Okay, so now I have my data. I'll divide this data into x and y. Let me see the head first of all. Okay, so let me have the world rank as my y. Okay, and everything else as my x. Okay, so I'll say y equals to df world rank, and I'll say x equals to df dot drop world rank in place equals to false. And axis equals to 1. Okay, so now let us see the x dot head, okay, and y dot head. Okay, so now we have divided our data into x and y. Okay, now we need to make use of this linear regression. Okay, so I already have the documentation open right here. Okay, so now we simply need to define our regression like so. Okay. Okay, so reg equals to linear regression dot fit. Make sure that this x is small because we have defined x as small x. Okay, so dot fit xy, and then reg dot score x and y. Okay, could not convert string to float. So now this particular column, okay, institution, this is a string column. Okay, so it's not a numerical column. So we need to do encoding. Okay, so label encoding and one hot encoding करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन वो अभी हम नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है, we'll simply drop this. Okay, institution country ये drop कर देंगे. Let us drop broad impact as well. Okay, तो 3 column drop कर देते हैं. So let me add the code here. I'll say x dot drop institution country. Let me see if this is going to work or not. In place equals to true. Okay, because we want to drop them in place, right? And access equals to 1. And then let us see x dot head. Let us see if this works or not. Right, okay. So now all the unwanted columns have been dropped. Now let us do regression equals to linear regression dot fit xy and regression dot score xy. Okay, so now our regression score is done. So this is basically showing us how much accuracy we have. Okay. Okay, so if we go to score here, it returns the coefficient of determination of the prediction. Okay, so the coefficient of determination is defined as this 1 minus u by v, where u is the residual sum of squares and v is the total sum of squares of y true minus y true dot mean squared into and summed. Okay, the best possible score is 1.0, and it can be negative because the model can be arbitrarily worse. Okay, a constant model that always predicts the expected value of y disregarding the input features would get a r-square score of 0.0. So this is basically going to show us how well our model is working. Okay, so our score of 0.92 is quite good because the best score is 1.00. So now that we have done this, we can actually take a look at coefficients. Okay, so this is going to show us the coefficients. Okay, so these are all the coefficients of our each column. Okay, so this is coefficient for column number 1, this is coefficient for column number 2, and so on. Then we can take a look at the intercept. Okay, so this is the value of our intercept, which is the value of our line, right? Basically, so using this coefficient and intercept, we actually have the formula for our y pred. Okay, so y pred is equals to reg dot intercept plus np dot product of coefficient and x. Okay, so this is the formula for our prediction. Okay, so let me print y pred. Okay, np is not defined. Okay, so let me run this, import numpy as np. Now let me do this. Okay, the shape is not aligned. Uh, okay, so instead of doing writing the whole formula, you can simply do this, right? Which is nothing but predict. So you can simply say that regression dot predict. Instead of having this numpy array, we can simply say uh, x here. Okay. Okay. So these are our predictions basically. It is a very long array, right? So that is why it's a dot dot dot. So these are our predicted ranks basically. कुछ का रैंक प्रेडिक्ट किया गया है 15, कुछ का रैंक प्रेडिक्ट किया गया 912, 896, 859 and so on. Okay, so this is basically our ypred. Okay, if you want to predict something else, okay, if you want to predict uh, the rank of some university जिनके ये सारे पैरामीटर्स अलग हैं दिए हुए हैं उससे, then you create a np.array, okay, for that. यहाँ पे array create करना पड़ेगा आपको और उसका वैल्यू सारे देने पड़ेंगे. Let me see. Okay. शेप बराबर नहीं है बिकॉज हमको नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स मैच करने पड़ेंगे. तो यहाँ पे कितने कॉलम है? 1 2 3 4 5 और 10 कॉलम है. ठीक है. इन दैट केस वी हैव 3 4 5 6 7, so we need 8 9 10. Okay, expected a 2D array but it's got a 1D array. Okay, right, so this is what you get, and based on these values this is the rank that we got. Okay, so you can see that our these are just random values, right? Based on that the rank is going to be so bad, but you can basically predict for data which is not part of our original data frame. Okay, you can do that. So basically आपको ये डॉक्यूमेंटेशन अच्छे से आना चाहिए. ठीक है, कि sklearn में लीनियर रिग्रेशन कैसे करना है, और आपको ये भी आना चाहिए कि बिना sklearn यूज किए कैसे करना. ठीक है, तो बिना sklearn यूज किए आपको फॉर्मूला याद होने चाहिए. एटलीस्ट लीनियर रिग्रेशन का फॉर्मूला तो याद होना ही चाहिए आपको.
Hello, sir. Sir, sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, sure.
Sir, can you please explain a linear regression equation? So
वो
it
तो
would be
लेक्चर में
better.
सिखाएंगे. आई कैन नॉट एक्सप्लेन दैट राइट. इट्स आउट ऑफ द स्कोप ऑफ लैब्स. लेक्चर में
Sir,
हो गया
लेकिन
है या बाकी है?
होगा, लेकिन सर ये प्रैक्टिकल सर पूरा बाउंस जा रहा है, कुछ पता ही नहीं चल रहा है.
लेट मी सी. Let us go for Wikipedia. Okay, just a second. Let me connect the pad and I can show you in Paint. Okay, hopefully. Paint में show करेगा? Okay, PowerPoint में. Let me see. Are you able to see?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Okay. So now, when you talk about linear regression, you have two dimensions here, okay, and you have on the x-axis you have x, and on the y-axis you have y. Right? And let us say that our x is something like our height, okay, and y is weight. Okay, so you have height and weight. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to predict your weight based on your height. Okay, that is what you want to do. Now originally हमारे पास डेटा है, बहुत सारा डेटा है, ठीक है. Let us say so this is something like 4 feet, this is 5 feet, this is 6 feet, and this is 7 feet. So mostly इसके आसपास ही होगा हमारे सारे x के जो पॉइंट्स हैं, ठीक है. Y let us start at 40, okay, then you have 50, 80, 90, and let this be 100. Okay, so imagine that someone with 5 feet has this particular weight. Yeah, someone would have weight here and so on. तो ऐसे ऐसे सारे बहुत सारे हमारे पास data points हैं. So then what we are trying to do using linear regression is we are trying to find a particular line, okay, that is very near to all the points here. Let me change the color. Okay. So this is what we are trying to predict. Okay, this is the line that we are trying to predict. So our hypothesis, okay, our hypothesis is that y is equals to mx plus b. Okay, we are saying that y can be obtained using some m multiplied by x plus some b. Okay, this is our hypothesis. Okay, so what do you mean by hypothesis? This is our proposal. Okay, we are saying that this is our proposal and we are trying to prove this. Okay, that y can be obtained using some m into x plus some b. So in order to prove our hypothesis, we need to find m and we need to find b. Okay, so finding m and b will solve our problem, which is finding this particular equation. Okay, so that we can see which line is best fitting to our data, because okay, there is not just this one line, there is another line, there is the third line which goes this way, some line here, okay, some other line here. So there are multiple lines based on different values of m and b. Yes, are you understanding till now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Getting it.
Right, so based on the different values of m and b, you will have different lines. Okay, we are trying to find those values of m and b which are fitting to our data. What do you mean by fitting to our data? Let me select all and delete this. Okay, so what do you mean by fitting to our line? So our data, so okay, line tool. Okay, so this is our data, right? So you have 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here, let us say 1 point here, 1 point here, here and here and here, so on. Okay, So these are all our points. Now, if we have a line here, then the distance from this line is, how is it calculated? The perpendicular distance between each point is calculated. Okay. So this is a very small distance, right? These are all distances, okay, from our line for all points, okay, for each and every point. So now we want to find such m and b, okay, m और b ऐसे ढूंढने हैं ताकि ये जो डिस्टेंस है ये सबसे मिनिमम. So we want to minimize the distance. Okay, that is our objective. So in order to find the best m and b, okay, so which is, this m is nothing but our b1 and this b is nothing but our b0. Okay, if I'm using another terminology, this is nothing but a and this is nothing but b. Okay, so some people use mx plus b, some people use b1x plus b0. Okay, some people use ax plus b. So there are different kinds of terminology. Don't get confused about that. We want to find the best coefficient and the intercept. Okay, ये क्या है? ये हमारा coefficient है. ये क्या है? हमारा intercept है. Whatever you are multiplying with x, that is our coefficient, and this bias term, it is sometimes also called a bias term, this is our intercept. So we want to find the best m and the best b such that when we create a line using these m and b values, the distance for all the points, the sum of the distance of all the points is as minimum as possible. Okay, so in that case, let me go back to our equation. Okay, so in other words, alpha and beta solve the following minimization problem. Okay, you have to find minimum alpha and beta, okay, such that the sum of all the distances, okay, is minimized. So we need to minimize this. So when we solve this equation, we get alpha as y minus beta into x, okay, and beta as this particular value. So xi means each individual point. So let me zoom this a little. Okay, xi is each individual point, and x bar is the mean value. Okay, mean value of x. Yi is each individual y point, and y bar is the mean y value. Okay, so finding beta is going to be done using this particular formula, which is nothing but the sum of xi minus mu x multiplied by yi minus mu y. सभी का sum किया क्योंकि i और i change हो रहा है, ठीक है, यहाँ पे I is going from 1 to n. So we do this for all the points, and then we divide by xi minus x bar whole squared for all points. So when we do this summation divided by this summation, we get the value of beta. Once we get the value of beta, we can easily get the value of alpha, which is nothing but y bar minus beta into x bar. Okay, and this particular formula for beta, okay, which is nothing but our coefficient, this can be represented using sxy and sx2, which is nothing but deviation about x and standard deviation. Okay, तो आप उसको वेरिएंस और कोवेरिएंस भी बोल सकते हो. ठीक है, अभी ये वाला फॉर्मूला, बीटा वाला फॉर्मूला, ये कैसे आया? So you can get this from here. We want to minimize our q, which q is nothing but our distance. Okay, sum of distance. So sum of distance कैसे होगा? हर एक y वैल्यू जो है उसमें से हमने क्या सब्ट्रैक्ट किया, predicted y. Okay, so this is since our predicted y is alpha plus beta into x. Okay, that is our predicted y, right? Okay, this is our predicted y, alpha plus beta into x. So for each point we are subtracting the predicted value and squaring this, okay, and then summing the entire thing. So let me go to paint once again. Okay, so this is our y. Okay, this is yi, this is another yi, this is another yi. Okay, are you able to see or not? I'm not sure.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Right, so this is one yi, this is another yi, this is a third yi. Okay, but for this yi, this is my predicted y. Okay, all the predicted y will belong on this particular line. Okay, because that is our prediction. Okay. Since this is our prediction, all the predicted y values will belong on this particular line. So what we are going to do is we are going to say yi minus our prediction, okay, which is y pred. Minimize this. So I will say yi minus y pred. Okay, इसका स्क्वायर किया. Okay, so I और pred दोनों चेंज होता रहेगा फॉर ईच डिफरेंट पॉइंट. ओके, दैट इज वाई हर एक पॉइंट के लिए ये चीज निकाला और सभी का सम कर दिया. Okay, so this is our cost. Okay, this entire thing is our cost, which is, और y pred क्या है? Y pred is nothing but alpha plus beta x or alpha x plus beta. Let me change this, ax plus b. Okay, this is our y pred. So we are doing nothing but replacing y pred with ax plus b. So in that case, this becomes yi minus sorry about that. This becomes yi minus ax minus b. Okay, and whole squared. Okay, and sigma. Okay, so this is nothing but what we saw in our Wikipedia. So let me share that. Let me share the entire screen, right? So I don't need to change again. Okay, so this is what we saw here, right? We want to minimize this thing, yi minus alpha minus beta x whole square. Okay, in order to minimize this, we do differentiation. Okay, अगर आप differentiation और gradient descent functions आप करोगे इसके लिए, तो आपको बीटा का फॉर्मूला मिल जाएगा और इसके बेसिस पे अल्फा का भी फॉर्मूला मिल जाएगा. Okay, so once we have got alpha and beta, we have got the perfect line which is minimizing the distance that I talked about here. Okay, और हमने जो प्रैक्टिकल किया है उसमें कुछ नहीं किया है, सेम चीज ही किया है. पहले x का मीन निकाला, y का मीन निकाला, ठीक है, और जो हमारा SSXY और SSXX. Okay, so that is this SS SXY and SXX. This is the same thing. Okay, वो निकाला हमने और डिवाइड कर दिया, तो हमको B1 मिल गया. B1 मिल गया तो B0 मिल गया यूजिंग B1. सिंपल. तो ये कुछ नहीं किया है, फॉर्मूला ही अप्लाई किया है लीनियर रिग्रेशन का. और ये फॉर्मूला कैसे मिला, कहां से मिला? That is because we are using gradient descent to minimize our objective, which is this. और this is nothing but the squared distance. Okay, हमारा जो डिस्टेंस है उसको स्क्वायर कर दिया और कुछ नहीं. दैट इज व्हाई दिस इज स्क्वायर. सीधा सीधा एब्सोल्यूट डिस्टेंस अगर ढूंढना है तो दिस इज नथिंग बट y माइनस y प्राइम और उसका सिग्मा कर दिया तो दैट इज द सम ऑफ एब्सोल्यूट डिस्टेंस. इसको स्क्वायर किया बाद में सम किया तो दैट मींस दिस इज सम ऑफ स्क्वायर्ड डिस्टेंस. So why is square distance used and why is not absolute distance used? तो Euclidean distance है फिर this is basically Euclidean distance. Okay, so if you search for Euclidean distance, okay, so this is nothing but this, the root of sum of squares. Okay, that is Euclidean distance. So there are different kinds of distance formulas available to us. Okay, so we are using that here. I hope now that I am being clear. और हमारा जो एस्केलन का हमने यूज किया है तो एस्केलन में तो हमने सीधा सीधा क्या किया है, एस्केलन में तो हमने सीधा बोल दिया कि लीनियर रिग्रेशन डॉट फिट, ये हमारा x है ये हमारा y है, उसको स्कोर कर दो, सीधा फिट करो पहले और फिर स्कोर बता दो ये कितना एक्यूरेसी है, डन. और डॉट कोएफ कर दिया तो सीधे कोएफिशिएंट मिल गए, डॉट इंटरसेप्ट किया तो सीधा इंटरसेप्ट मिल गया. सो सिंपल, 3 लाइंस ऑफ कोड. ठीक है, ये स्कोर वाला निकाल दो तो भी चलेगा. दिस इज वन लाइन which is fitting our linear regression line, finding the best coefficient and intercept. This is going to show us the coefficient, this is going to show us the intercept. That's it. ठीक है, तो एसकेलर ने सीधा सीधा ये मेथड है उनका, तो ये मेथड में उन्होंने कुछ नहीं किया, हमने यहाँ पे जो फंक्शन बनाया कोई चीज कर रहे हैं वो लोग और कुछ नहीं कर रहे. Hopefully I was clear.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your great help in clarifying my doubts.
Anyone else? You did not understand anything? So now I hope that everyone will be able to complete their third practical. Okay. तो मीन स्क्वायर्ड एरर और मीन एब्सोल्यूट एरर कैसे निकालना है, तो यहाँ पे तो एक स्कोरिंग फंक्शन है, लेकिन एब्सोल्यूट एरर और स्क्वायर्ड एरर कैसे निकालना है वो आपको बता देता हूँ मैं. तो कुछ नहीं है कि आपका जो प्रेडिक्टेड y जो है, ओके, और जो एक्चुअल y है उनके बीच का, उनको सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दो आप तो आपको एब्सोल्यूट डिस्टेंस मिल जाएगा. उसका मीन निकालो तो मीन एब्सोल्यूट डिस्टेंस. ठीक है, तो मीन एब्सोल्यूट एरर और डिस्टेंस जो है उसका स्क्वायर कर दो, उसके बाद में एवरेज निकालो तो मीन स्क्वायर्ड एरर मिल गया आपको. रूट निकाल दो तो रूट मीन स्क्वायर्ड एरर. ठीक है, so the formula for that is very simple. This is the same thing. Okay, at the end हमको बेस्ट m और b मिल गया. ठीक है, हमने सब कुछ बेस्ट m और b निकाल दिया. ठीक है, उसके बाद में ये चीज करोगे तो आपको मीन स्क्वायर्ड एरर मिलेगा. यहाँ पे डिवाइड बाय काउंट ऑफ y. डिवाइड बाय काउंट ऑफ y कर दोगे तो दिस फॉर्मूला इज फॉर मीन स्क्वायर्ड एरर. ओके, इसका रूट निकाल लो तो रूट मीन स्क्वायर्ड एरर. ठीक है, यहाँ पे स्क्वायर निकाल लो तो मीन एब्सोल्यूट एरर. वेरी सिंपल फॉर्मूलास. Okay, so let me see. Parsar, can you please take attendance?
Yes, sir. I will take it and I will send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Archer, please send me too. Thank you.
Ma'am. Okay, guys, you can leave now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.